City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Voters in the local body elections have until tomorrow to post their papers or risk them not reaching council in time. Local MP Todd McClay says he expects little change for the Rotorua electorate based on the figures released by Statistics New Zealand, and rugby is a sport of choice for many New Zealanders. Voters in the local body elections have until tomorrow to post their papers or risk them not reaching council in time. RDC Regulatory Services Manager Jean-Paul Gaston says voting closes on Saturday, so papers need to be in the post tomorrow.
Yeah, postal votes, the key for us is to make sure you get your votes in. It has to be in the mail by Wednesday, which is about the 8th or the 9th. So if people are wanting to post it, it's got to be in on the Wednesday, so that's a key date and a key time for them. After Wednesday, it's probably more important to actually drop it off at the council office. So there's a ballot box that we've got in the main building, and so if people want to vote after Wednesday, it's better to have dropped it off.
As of yesterday, 23% of voting papers had been returned to the RDC. Rotorua MP Todd McClay says he expects little change for the Rotorua electorate boundaries based on the figures released yesterday by Statistics New Zealand. The electoral population figures show Rotorua within 2% of the quota variance at 58,000. Mr McClay says, however, that the population figures in our surrounding electorates could be more important as electorate boundaries are drawn up for next year's general election. The Waiariki electoral population is also down by around 3.5%. The Māori culture is the focus of Te Puia's holiday program. Every day between 10 and 2, staff are on hand teaching traditional games to children as well as sharing their knowledge of Māori culture. Marketing Executive Renata West says staff are also teaching visitors about marakai, the planting and care of native seedlings. He says the children taking part in marakai get to take a seedling with them.
Up behind the wharenui over there, you guys got some seedlings. Now, what's the concept behind that? Because it's all to do with matariki as well.
That's right. So matariki was the stars aligned, if you like, a couple of months ago, and part of matariki is signifying new beginnings. So it's being springtime, it's fitting to teach our young ones, children locally and both from abroad, about the process of growing and the importance of maintaining our environments, and it's a bit of fun too.
Yeah. So obviously you can hand those out to the students or the kids that come along.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Something to take away with them, tangible, and they can plant in their own gardens at home.
Mr West says the staff are enjoying sharing Māori culture and traditional knowledge with the children. For more information, visit tepuia.com. In sport tonight, rugby continues to be the sport of choice for many New Zealanders, with participation remaining high according to the latest figures on rugby registrations for 2013. New Zealand rugby figures show that 148,500 men, women and children throughout New Zealand registered to play rugby this year, slightly down on the high of 2012, but representing a 5% rise over 5 years. NZR General Manager of Provincial Union and Community Rugby, Brent Anderson, says that rugby union continues to work hard to encourage more people into the game, especially at the junior level. Mr Anderson says one area of opportunity is also the teenage game, which has declined nationally by more than 2,000 players over the past 5 years. He says the union is working hard across rugby to better understand what motivates teenagers to keep them playing rugby and what the barriers are to have them staying involved. To your weather now, Rotorua. Tonight, squally rain with northerlies and an overnight low of 10. Tomorrow, Wednesday, rain and then showers, with northerlies turning to a gusty westerly, a high of 15 and a low of 3. And looking out to Thursday, early showers and then turning fine with westerlies, a high of 15 and a low of 7. And the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Wednesday, northerly 20 knots changing southwest to 20 knots in the evening with waves about half a metre, occasional showers with fair visibility clearing in the evening. Remember, for program listings and to upload your videos, check out our website tvrotorua.co.nz, or you can head to our Facebook page. Still to come tonight on City News, we visit the RSA to find out about plans for an image change for the historic organisation. We're at the Youth Centre to find out about new funding and future plans. And we check out their Ripper League event with coordinator Vina Kamita.